for the national anthem of Kenya. And the game starts in 7 minutes. Five minutes until face-off, 5 minutes.
Remy, what's your number?
Welcome to Lax Sports Network's coverage of the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's Under 21 World Championships, live from the University of Limerick in Limerick, Ireland. Today we have an exciting matchup from Group D between Team Kenya and Team Poland. This game will face off in just a couple of minutes. Lax Sports Network is proud to bring you over 60 games from these World Championships. Today is day 3 of the tournament, and it's an action-packed day with plenty of games to come. Specifically on the Lax Sports Network, in a couple hours, is a Group B matchup between the Czech Republic and Team Japan, and later on in the afternoon is a Group E showdown between Sweden and Uganda. Specific to this matchup, it's been a bit of a tumultuous journey for Team Kenya to get here. Some of their players unfortunately had to be left behind Their first game of this tournament that was scheduled for Thursday against Wales had to be canceled because they did not have enough players arrive to the University of Limerick on time. The travel schedule was crazy for these players, but now they have enough guys. They're ready to go, and they're excited for their first ever competition at a world championship. And for a lot of these players, it's their first ever time playing against players other than themselves. On the other hand, for Team Poland, in game one of the tournament for the Polish yesterday, they dropped a thriller 9-8 to Team China. It was an excellent game from start to finish, but ultimately the Chinese were able to pull away late and take a 1-goal victory. So Team Poland looking to bounce back from their game one loss yesterday, and Team Kenya excited to finally be here after what was a very long journey, a number of plane trips and bus trips to get here. And I know, speaking to a team representative, these kids are thrilled to be here and excited to get the ball rolling at this World Championship. This is a record-setting World Championship being hosted by World Lacrosse. 23 teams participating in this tournament, including 8 teams making their World Championship debut. Kenya is one of those teams, along with Jamaica, Latvia, Netherlands, Poland, Puerto Rico, Sweden, and Uganda. And although Team Kenya's first game on Thursday canceled, it was an excellent showing of sportsmanship by Team Wales. There were only 3 players from Team Kenya here on day 2 of the tournament, and those 3 players were able to practice alongside Team Wales. Not only were all of the players for Team Kenya not here on time, but they also lost their equipment bags on the way over. And representatives from Team Germany and Team Wales were willing to lend equipment to Team Kenya while they were in need. And if the bags were not going to be able to get here on time for the rest of the tournament as well, but thankfully when the rest of the team showed up, the bags were found, equipment was received, and we are ready to go here on Field 3 between Team Poland and Team Kenya. At the face-off X for Team Kenya is Reagan Ochan, and number 11 for Team Poland, Patrick Wojcik. Quick face-off win for Team Poland. Great passing inside, and Team Poland strikes first. Less than a minute into this contest, and Team Poland has a 1-0 lead. A quick start for the Polish, much like what we saw in their game one yesterday. Team Poland went too quick on the face-off, and now Team Kenya racing down the field. There's a shot, and it bounces high of the crossbar.
Poland's first goal of the game scored a 14:49 in the first quarter by number 21, Kamil Głębocki. Assist by number 19, Jan Schmiegel. That was 21 from 19 and 14-49 in the first quarter. Poland leads the game 1-0.
Gonna have our first penalty of the contest. Gonna be a hold call on Team Poland, and Team Kenya is gonna have a man up.
Number 20, Christoph Schmiegel. That was a 30-second technical for holding. 30-second technical for holding.
There's a shot put on net that's blocked and scooped up by the Polish. Polish will set up their offense for the first time this game.
Penalties released. All teams are even. All teams are even.
There's a shot. Excellent defense by Team Kenya. It was blocked, and now they'll try to clear. Offensively, in the 9-8 loss yesterday, Team Poland was led by Lucas Hutzel and Chris Crapanzano. Hutzel put up 4 goals in the contest, and Crapanzano had a hat trick of his own.
That is penalty test number 14. William Wade. That was a 30-second technical for offside. 30-second technical for offside.
Kenya was offside, so now Team Poland will go up, man up for 30 seconds.
One of you come here and one go on. Yeah, 2 minutes.
There's a feed right in front. Good recovery on the defensive end by Team Kenya. A dangerous chance for the Polish. Now they're back inside, but that shot goes high and wide.
Kenya's penalty released. The teams are even strength,
Teams are back at even strength. And Team Kenya will take over possession with Poland leading 1-0. Kamil Grabowski got the Polish on the board not even 20 seconds into the start of this contest. As Reagan Ochan carries it into the attacking half for Team Kenya. Again, this is the first time a lot of these Kenyan players are playing against anyone other than themselves. Their first ever World Championship competition.
9 minutes left in the first quarter, 10 minutes.
5 minutes gone by in this opening quarter Pool D matchup between Kenya and Poland. I'd like to thank you again for joining us on laxsn.com. I'm Grant Del Vecchio, glad to be with you. There's an opening for the Polish. Shot rings wide in net for Team Kenya is Abraham Okoff.
Timeout Poland at 9:30 left in the
Poland
first.
is going to take the timeout, leading by 1 goal. Team Kenya is led by Coach Pete Ginniger who has had a long coaching career at nearly every level in the United States. 34 years he served as a collegiate lacrosse coach. He's coached at an array of Division I schools, including Ohio State, Cornell, Mercyhurst. He's also coached at Division II Springfield College, Division III Mount Union, Lake Forest, Babson. And they're also coached by Kevin Sheehan, who's had a long career on the Adelphi men's lacrosse staff. He's won multiple national championships as both an assistant coach and head coach with Adelphi. Coach Ginniger coached Uganda at the Israel Men's Championship in 2018. Coach Sheehan had experience coaching Australia and Spain previously, and now they're tag teaming the coaching of Team Kenya. And Team Poland takes a quick 2-goal lead.
Poland's goal scored at 9:20 in the third quarter by number 19, Jan Schmiegel. That goal was unassisted.
Nikolai Schmiegel completely unguarded around the net. And that's an easy goal for Schmiegel, one of the captains on this Polish team and a top finisher. You'll have to forgive me. Earlier I mentioned that this was number 11, Patrick Wojcik, but it's actually 11, Chris Crapanzano in red. Crapanzano just won another face-off for the Polish. Schmiegel, the feed inside, and that shot goes wide on the shot attempt from Kasper Stavovsky. There's a shot put on net, and it finds twine. Jakub Piotrowski gives Poland a 3-0 lead. Now Team Kenya is going to take a timeout about halfway through this opening quarter.
7:12 remaining in the first quarter, 7:12. Poland's third goal of the game scores 7:36 in the first quarter by number 14, Jakub Piotrowski, assisted by number 21, Emil Grabowski. That was 14 from 21 at 7:36 left in the first quarter. Poland leads the game 3-0.
.712 to go in this first quarter between Team Poland and Team Kenya. Both of these teams making their first ever junior level world championship appearance. Hold called on Bromwell Opilo for Kenya. Team Poland will have possession.
Shout out to the boys from Uganda over there cheering on Kenya. Let's go, boys.
Aaron Heller trying to find some room on the left side. Here's Lucas Hutzel. Had 4 goals against Team China yesterday. Heller, the feed right in front, but Kasper Stavovsky couldn't handle the pass, and it's a turnover. Team Kenya getting some nice support from Team Uganda on the sidelines. And now Team Kenya will look to score their first goal of this tournament. Here's Reagan Ochen, gets in front, and it's stopped by Ryan Perlinski. Nearly crossed the goal line on the sidearm shot.
Five minutes remaining in the quarter, 5 minutes.
Poland was offside. Or, excuse me, Team Kenya was offside.
Kenya's penalty to number 4, Benjamin and Diva. That was a 30-second technical for offside.
Poland leading by 3. Under 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Team Poland working around. Crapinzano rips a shot that goes wide. Oh, now Blajai Prusek couldn't handle it. Now Prusek goes out wide. Here's Lucas Hutzel, defended closely by Hillary Sindani. Now Heller puts a shot on net that goes wide. Here's Chris Crapinzano. Goes back middle, fires, and his shot's off target. Now Hutzel working inside and adds another for Team Poland. It's now a 4-0 lead.
1-4 goal scored at 3:05 in the first quarter by Lucas Zingo. That was at 3:05 by Lucas Zingo. The score currently 4-0 Poland.
Ochan for Team Kenya. And he wins it for the moment.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter, 2 minutes.
Unsure what the call was there, but it's a turnover with under 2 minutes to play in this opening quarter. Poland with a 4-goal lead. They have 4 different goal scorers to open up this game. That shot rings off the post. Eller rebounds. And the shot goes wide. Now Heller sends another shot wide.
1 minute remaining in the quarter, 1 minute.
First off, Schmiegel's pass is off target, and Team Kenya forces a turnover. Shot is stopped by Perlinski. Davis Wafula put it on net, but Perlinski turned it away. And now here's the chance for Team Poland. The Nikolai Schmiegel shot goes off the crossbar. Team Kenya back with it the other way. Reagan Ochan. Through traffic, and that'll do it for the first quarter of action here in this Pool D matchup between Team Kenya and Team Poland. The Polish lead by 4. We'll be back shortly. Moments away from second quarter action here on field 3 between Kenya and Poland. Fantastic to see Team Uganda on the sidelines cheering on Team Kenya, especially considering earlier this year the Africa Association of Lacrosse was created and it became World Lacrosse's 4th continental federation. That's important because it gave lacrosse representation in each of the 5 continental regions that are recognized by the International Olympic Committee: Africa, America, Asia, Europe, and Oceania. And the growth of the sport of lacrosse is undeniable. At the start of 2002, there were just 12 members in the World Lacrosse Organization, and today there are 77. In the last decade alone, 34 new member federations have emerged. And Team Kenya is competing in their second World Championships, but their first ever junior level World Championship. Again, this is a U21 World Championship on a one-time only basis. Typically, in the previous 8 iterations of this World Lacrosse tournament, it was a U19 tournament. It has been raised to a U20 tournament. It was supposed to be played back in 2020, but of course COVID wiped it out. So here we are, 6 years after the most recent junior level World Championship took place back in 2016. And it's a U21 tournament on a one-time basis to allow all of the players who missed out on the tournament that was supposed to take place back in 2020 to participate, which is really an awesome gesture made by World Lacrosse. So Team Poland will start with possession in this second quarter with a 4-goal lead. Trying to find Jakub Piotrowski in the middle, broken up by the Kenyans. Now pass goes out wide, now back in front. Great recovery defense by Team Kenya, and Lucas Hutzel's shot was well off the mark. Jakub Piotrowski had it right in front of the net, but the Kenyans recovered well. Wajai Prusek. Now Lucas Hutzel has it up top. Sends it out wide for Jakub Piotrowski. Warnot nearly lost it. Dish to Hutzel. Jakub Kanek has it taken away by George Audi. Audi sends it ahead. Ball is loose. Picked up by Igor Morozovsky. In net for Team Poland, replacing Ryan Kolinsky. Good defensive intensity by Vincent Onyangi for Team Kenya, but he got called for the push in the back.
Vincent Onyangi, a 30-second technical.
Poland goes man up for 30 seconds, but immediately an errant pass forces a turnover. Team Poland went offside, trying to recover.
Penalty release. Kenya's at full strength.
Technical, 30 seconds.
Stop all clocks!
Another penalty for illegal procedure was called on Team Poland.
Timeout Poland at 11:30.
And Coach Billy McNamara of Team Poland elects to take a timeout.
pulling penalty assessed number 5, Samuel Zagatowski, a 30-second technical for illegal procedure.
Team Kenya will have a man-up opportunity upcoming. They do have 2 shots on goal. Have tested Ryan Kalinsky, but the new goaltender, Igor Mrozovsky, in net for Team Poland is yet to be tested. As Reagan Ochan fires from deep. The shot is wide. It'll stay with Team Kenya. Ochan has it up top. Gets inside, shoots. And he was inside the crease. Ochan nearly at the first goal of the tournament for Team Kenya, but was caught inside the crease. Poland working it around. Jan Schmieder guarded by Collins. Kalam and Skornot goes for goal and puts it in. Timon Skornot gives the Polish a 5-0 lead as a player for Team Kenya is down and in pain. Unfortunately, I do not know which player it is that's down for Team Kenya. But as soon as I do know, I will update you. You take another look right here. It appears to be number 10, Vincent Onyangi. Onyangi, one of the midfielders on this Kenyan team. His brother, Eliud Onyangi, is also on the team. And thankfully, Vincent Onyangi is able to walk off on his own accord. It's a 5-0 lead for Team Poland, who led 4-0 at the end of one quarter. We're about halfway through this second quarter, and Poland just tacked on another on a Timon Sornot goal.
We resume play with Poland man up. Poland's fifth goal of the game scored a 10:03 by number 20, Krzysztof Śmigel. That was by Krzysztof Śmigel, making the game 5-0 Poland.
It was actually scored by number 2, Timon Sornot, as there's another feed on the doorstep, and Lucas Hutzel puts it in. 6-0 Poland. See that no-look feed from Nikolai Schmigel. Completely fooled Team Kenya on defense. Hutzel able to get free behind the defense, and he's not going to miss too many of those. Hutzel, the rising sophomore on the lacrosse team at Lafayette College in the United States, attended the Hill Academy in Canada high school, and was a member of Team Poland's box lacrosse team that finished in 4th place at the 2019 World Junior Indoor Box Lacrosse Championship. So not the first international rodeo for Hutzel with Team Poland, although this is Team Poland's first ever junior level world championship. Crapinzano gets free and snipes it top corner. Chris Crapinzano makes it a 7-0 Poland lead.
That goal was scored by Chris Crapinzano, number 11, and 7:52 left in the half. Poland changed 7-0.
Crapinzano is another player on this Polish team who plays college lacrosse in the United States. He's a rising junior at the University of Scranton. Last season, during the 2021-22 season, he scored 37 goals and had 15 assists in 17 games started. A native of New Jersey, went to Ridge High School in New Jersey and was named a 2019 U.S. High School All-American, was Crapinzano. Team Kenya gets it into their attacking half, but it's taken away by the Polish.
Remaining in the half, 6 minutes.
Here's Emil Grabowski. scored the first goal of this game back in the first quarter. Now Tim and Sornot behind the net, unguarded. Dished it to Kamil Grabowski. William Ware got a little too excited, crossing midfield to retrieve that ball. So it'll stay with Team Poland.
5 minutes remaining in the half, 5 minutes.
10 minutes gone by in this second quarter. Under 5 to play in the first half. Jacob Heller fires and scores. Eight 0 Team Poland.
Timeout Poland. Excuse me, timeout Kenya.
He's got a red shirt.
Coach Pete Ginniger takes a timeout to talk things over with Team Kenya.
Goal scored by number 13, Jared Howler. Assist by number 12, Jakub Stanek. That was Heller from Stanek at 4:47 left in the half.
And we welcome the fans here in fields 2 and 3 for these World Championship games on this Saturday morning. We invite all fans, please do not enter the team areas. That is the center of the field between the two team benches with all the tenting and tables and such. Please do not enter the areas. Please sit across from your team on the far side of the field. Enjoy the game and wait for them to come to you after the contest, because there are multiple games back to back. Thank you.
Talked about Peter Ginniger and Kevin Sheehan, the coaches for Team Kenya. I'd also like to shout out team manager Storm Trentham, who helped found Kenya Lacrosse back in 2009. Coached the U19 Kenyan women team in Canada in 2019, and is also experienced as head coach of the U19 Wales team. Worked with Wales International for 13 years. So many people have come together to make Team Kenya's participation in this World Championship a possibility. And it's a beautiful thing that they've been able to travel all the way from Kenya to participate. As Davis Wafula nearly got the Kenyans on the board, but Igor Murazovsky denied him at the net. Here's Wafula, got free, put it on net, but Murazovsky turned it away. And then Eliud Onyangi is going to get called for the goalie interference, trying to take it away from Murazovsky while he was in the crease.
Finish penalty assessment number 5, Eliud Angage. 30 seconds technical for interference. There's 3 minutes remaining in the half.
Rapinzano winds one up. Chopped off the mark. Off the post and out of bounds.
Kenny returns to full strength.
Rapinzano, little give and go with Hutzel. Grabowski couldn't handle the pass from Hutzel. With Blajai Prusek right in front for Jan Schmiegel. And Schmiegel makes it a 9-0 Polish lead.
Two minutes remaining in the half, 2 minutes. Poland's 9-goal game was scored
Off the face-off.
in the first
Team's
half
fighting for it.
by number 19, Jan Spiegel, assisted by number
Wojcik picks it up.
Blajai Prusek.
Wojcik, those on the Polish team call it Zaba.
Poland leads the game
Zaba means
9-0.
frog in Polish, and they call him that because he's small but fast.
Go help him! Go help him!
1 minute remaining in the half, 1 minute.
Warnot scoops up the loose ground ball, sends it over to Jakub Heller. That shot rang off the crossbar, popped out towards midfield. Under a minute to play in this first half. It's been all Team Poland thus far.
Yeah, check! Help him!
Kajetan Prusek. And Kamil Grabowski adds another for Team Poland.
Poland's 10th goal of the game scored 10 points in the first half by number 21.
Painting that upper corner.
By number 23.
About as good of a shot positioning as you can get.
That was Dabrowski from Prusek at 10 seconds left.
Picks up his second goal of the contest. Just 10 seconds to go in this first half. As illegal procedure is called against Bromwell Opilo on the face-off. And Poland will work it ahead. Final seconds of the first half. And that'll do it for the opening 30 minutes of this Pool D matchup between Team Kenya and Team Poland. The Polish have jumped out to a 10-0 lead.
We will have a 10-minute.
Once again, Lax Sports Network is proud to bring you live coverage of over 60 games from these 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships. It's an action-packed day 3 here at the University of Limerick. Today on Lax Sports Network, Tom Eschen will have the call of Czech Republic versus Japan coming up in just about an hour and change. And then later on this afternoon, Sweden and Uganda as well. And still to come on laxsn.com are 4 more games after this one. A matchup between China and Wales, Hong Kong versus the Netherlands, Jamaica taking on Ireland, and Germany against Latvia. Once again, it's a 10-0 Polish lead at halftime. And we'll step aside for a few moments.
Hey, boys. What do we think? Something. What do you think?
second half action underway here between Poland and Kenya. Team Kenya still searching for their first goal of the game. They have gotten multiple shots on net. Team Kenya with a nice offensive possession here. There's a shot taken from deep. It was Davis Wafula on the shot attempt. Wafula puts another on net, and it's stopped by Murazovsky. Remington Okumu racing for it out of bounds to win possession for Team Kenya. But they turn it over. Cromwell Opilo unable to handle the pass. And Team Poland will now start their clear. And it's a takeaway by the Kenyans. Initial shot attempt was stopped by Samuel Zegartowski. But now a penalty for slashing is going to go against the Polish. Take another look at that shot attempt by Davis Wafula. Team Poland currently leading the shot category of this game 26-8 overall. in terms of shots on goal, 13-5. But the Kenyans have put 5 shots on net. They've just all been stopped by the goaltenders of Team Poland. First, it was Ryan Perlinski in net, and now it's Igor Mrozovsky. Bramwell Opilo working through traffic. Flag is down. It's a hold upcoming against the Polish, so Team Kenya will go man up. I believe that was Milos Matusic called for the penalty.
That was a 30-second technical for holding. Poland returns with 1 man to the field.
Here's Reagan Ochan working around the crease, shoots, and scores! The first goal of this 2022 World Championship for Team Kenya is scored by Reagan Ochan. What a goal it was. Full extension and puts it past Mrozovsky. And we saw a similar shot attempt made by Ochan earlier in this game, but he was called for a crease infraction. This time, kept his feet outside of the crease and was able to put it past Mrozovsky. And the Kenyans are on the board.
Kenya's first goal of the tournament, scored by number 16, Regan Ochan. That was Kenya's first international goal ever. That is why we stopped the clock and we presented them with the goal scoring time.
Davis Wafula with speed. Wafula collects the loose ball. That shot is turned away by Mrozovsky. Kenya increasing the offensive intensity in this third quarter. Mrozovsky's out of the net. He's being pressured by Opilo. Now Team Poland taken down from behind by Bramwell Opilo was Jakub Piotrowski. And now Team Poland is going to go man up.
Kenny's penalty assessed number 21, Davis Wafula. That was a 30-second technical for a big puck. Kenny will be man down in 30 seconds.
Nikolai Schmiegel to Crapanzano, and Chris Crapanzano scores another for Team Poland. The lead is back up to 10. Not much Ian Atali can do in net for Team Kenya. That was a missile from Cropenzano. And now Zaba, Patrick Wojcik, on to take the face-off for the Polish.
Assist by number 19, Jan Schmiegel.
Opilo and Wojcik battling for it. Now the wingers come on, and it's won by Mateusz Treszniewski. Here's Milos Matujak being pestered by Opilo. Kamil Grabowski, guarded closely by Hillary Sindani. I believe it was the holding call.
7, Hillary Sindani. A 30-second hold. Penalty man down.
Yes, indeed. Nani called for the hold, and the Polish take advantage. It's a hat trick for Kamil Grabowski. 12-1, Team Poland. The feed from Nikolai Schmiegel to Grabowski, who was uncovered right in front of the net.
Poland's 12th goal of the game, scored at 5:54 in the third quarter by number 21, Kamil Grabowski.
Approaching 5 minutes to play.
Grabowski from Schmiegel, 5:54 in the third quarter. Poland leads the game 12-1. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the third. Just under 5.
Reagan Ochan trying to find an opening, does, and bounces it just over the crossbar. Samuel Novak was defending well, but Ochan slipped past him, put the shot on net, but it bounced just high. Now there's a nice pass intended for Opilo, collected by William Ware. Here's Opilo, trying to work down the right side, loses it. And Igor Murozovsky collects in the crease. Poland will start their clear. Patrick Wojcik being chased towards midfield, sends it across. Here's Jakub Piotrowski. Working through traffic. Lost it. For the moment, Davis Wafula was taking it the other way, but a penalty called against the Kenyans. Unsure exactly what the call was, but it'll stay with Team Poland.
Just under 3 remaining in the quarter, just under 3.
Jakub Heller. Excuse me, Jared Heller has this shot stopped by Atsali. And now it's Ochan spinning. Dishing nearly hit the referee, who was trying to get his flag out to call a penalty.
Minutes remaining in the quarter, 2 minutes. One penalty assessed, number 5, Daniel Zegartowski. That was a 1 minute penalty for slashing. 1 minute penalty for slashing.
Samuel Zegartowski called for the slash, so Team Kenya will have a man-up opportunity for a full minute. Team Poland playing man down, final minute of this third quarter. No longer man down, both teams now back at even strength, but another penalty has been thrown, or called. The flag has been thrown.
Penalty penalty assessed number 8, Daniel Nabuti. That was a 1 minute penalty for slashing. 1 minute penalty for slashing.
Daniel Niabuti called for the slash. So now Team Poland teams trade 1 minute penalties, and Team Poland will be up, man up for a minute. Only 30 seconds left in the quarter, so the penalty will probably carry over to the next quarter. Here's Mateusz Treszniewski, whose shot is off the mark. Now Tim and Sorna from behind the net. And after 3 quarters of play, Team Poland leading 12-1, but Kenya did get on the board thanks to a diving shot attempt by Reagan Ochan. We'll step aside and be back shortly.
There's 30 seconds remaining on the penalty. It'll take a short break.
Moments away from fourth quarter action here on Field 3 at the University of Limerick between Poland and Kenya. Pool D matchup between these two teams. The first game of the World Championship, the first ever junior level World Championship for Team Kenya. And in fact, the first game against competition outside of players in Kenya for a lot of these players on Team Kenya. Second game of the tournament for Team Poland. Yesterday, Team Poland was in a thrilling matchup against Team China that the Chinese were able to pull out a 9-8 victory. That game was back and forth the entire way with standout performances by Chris Trapanzano and Lucas Hutzel for the Polish. And here today, it's been all Poland, but the Kenyans have made a good showing in game one. Reagan Ochan with the lone goal for the Kenyans. Day 4 of this U21 Men's World Championship from the University of Limerick. This is a tournament that was originally supposed to take place in 2020, as the last junior level World Championship took place in 2016. Typically, it's on a 4-year cycle, as the Polish add another to their lead. It's Jakub Piotrowski. As you can hear, taking place on Field 2 is a matchup between China and Wales in a battle of the dragons, you could say. And the Kenyans have gone through so much just to get here. Some of the players on Team Kenya, unfortunately, weren't even able to make it after a months-long process of trying to get travel visas and passports for all of these players. Team members were not able to travel together. On day 1 of this tournament, there were only 3 members of Team Kenya here at the tournament. They lost their equipment bags in transit. It's been quite the journey for Team Kenya to get here, but they are here and competing in their first game. Trapanzano speeding down the field. Kasper Stavovsky. Timon Stornot, who already has a goal in this contest, had it turned away. Flag is down. Holding called against Daniel Mwangi. of Team Kenya.
Poland will be man up.
Team Poland goes man up for 30 seconds. Lucas Hutzel dishes to Nikolai Schmiegel. Crossfield pass for Jared Heller, and Heller has another. 15-1, Team Poland lead. Reagan Ochan still taking face-off for Team Kenya. And Błajaj Prusek taking his first face-off of the contest for Poland.
By number 13, Jared Heller. That was unassisted. Poland leads the game.
Prusek wins the face-off. Timon Stornot guarded closely by Collins Talam. That pass headed towards midfield. Kamil Grabowski picks up the loose ground ball. Here's Patrick Wojcik, who they call Zaba or Frog in Polish because of his speed and small size. Team Poland working around man up. Nikolai Schmiegel, crossfield pass for Cropinzano, and Cropinzano puts it in. (15-1) in favor of the Polish.
Poland's 15th goal of the game scored by number 11. This is for Capizzaro. That goal was scored at 7:44. That was Capizzaro for the 15th goal for Poland. Poland leads game 15-1.
Halfway through this final fourth quarter of this Pool D matchup. First ever game at the World Championship for Team Kenya. Second ever for Team Poland. And Mateusz Trzeszniewski's shot is turned away by Ian Atali. Excellent save by Atali. Wojcik loses the pass but recovers. That shot bounces over the crossbar. Kajetan Prusek with the attempt. Now Kamil Grabowski has himself a hat trick.
was 16th goal of the game, scored by number 21.
10 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Kamil Gabrowski. That goal was scored at 5:45 left in the game. That was Gabrowski at 5:45. Poland leads the game 16-1. Five minutes remaining in the game.
Andrzej Brusek quickly wins the faceoff for Team Poland with 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Jared Heller defended by Davis Wafula. Here's Patrick Wojcik. Wojcik down the right alley. Fires. And it's saved by Atsali. Wojcik tried to sneak it in near post, but Atsali denied him. And now Wafula with speed. Pass Samroon. The feed in front. And Kenya adds another. It's Reagan Ochan again. What an excellent play by Davis Wafula. As we take another look, look at this find. Beautiful pass. Found Ochan on the doorstep. And Ochan put it in.
Scored by number 16, Regan Ochan. Assist by number 21, Davis Wafula. That was the second goal of the game.
Coming out of the box. Danny, USA, right here.
3 minutes remaining in the game. 3 minutes. Scores currently 16-2.
Jared Heller fires and scores. (17-2), Team Poland.
Poland 17th goal of the game, scored 2:56 left in the game by number 13, Jared Heller. That was Heller at 2:56. Two minutes remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Here's Ochan surveying. Dishing to William Ware, who couldn't handle the pass. We'll stay with Team Kenya. Mateusz Treshniewski called for the push. William Ware starts with it. Here's Benjamin Indivo. Team Kenya working it around. Ochan spinning off the defender. Here's Eliud Onyangi. Onyangi back to Ochan. Ochan puts a move on the defender. Trying to find an opening, sneaks the shot. That goes wide.
1 minute remaining in the game, 1 minute.
William Ware. Over to Ochan. Here's Venias Machuki, number 3 for Team Kenya, youngest player at this tournament. Team Kenya turned it over. Final seconds of this game. And that will do it. With a dominant 7-2 victory over Team Kenya, but a great showing by the Kenyans in their first ever World Championship. Reagan Ochan with both of Team Kenya's goals. So that will do it from here on Field 3 in this Pool D matchup. The Polish come out victorious. Once again, Lax Sports Network is proud to bring you live coverage of over 60 games from this tournament live on Lax Sports Network and our website, laxsn.com. For a complete schedule of games each day, follow us on social media at Lax Sports Net. I'm Grant Del Vecchio. Thanks again for watching.